Hello everyone. So today in this video I'm going to discuss with the repetition structures. It is the topic from unit 3, that is fundamentals of Java programming. It is for grade 12 students. Subject is information technology and subject code is 802. Okay. So now repetition structures. Repetition means something which is going to repeat. And in the previous video I have discussed with the selection structures. So from the word selection it is clear that we have to select either one condition from two conditions. Okay, so for that selection structures we have studied about the if else statements and switch case in that. So what we were doing in the if else condition, there were two things, true or false, based on a condition. And if the condition is true, if part is executed, and if condition is false, then else part is executed. Okay, and it was finished. Now in repetition structures, let us consider one example from real life for that. So what we do if we want to complete book reading? Firstly we will open the book, and we have two cases for that either we read the complete book, or either we have not completed the book and we have keep it aside by reading 2 or 3 pages. Okay, so now the condition is, after you have opened the book, the condition is, have you reached the end? Okay, so based on this condition there are two cases, that maybe you have reached the end or maybe you not. So for that, if you have reached the end of the book, then what you will do at the end? You will close the book. And if you have not completed your book, so what you will do? Means at a time you have read 2 pages. So for reading another 2 pages, you will again open that book. Okay, so in the false means if you have not reached end of the book, you will again go to this open the book. You will again going to open the book and read the other pages, and same the condition will be checked again and again, and this process will be checked, will be repeated again and again until you complete the book reading and reach the end of the book. Okay, so this is about the repetition in the real life. But now we will study about that what conditions or the what we do in the Java programming language if we have to repeat any condition. Okay, so for this we have specific statements through which we write Java program for repeating structures. So first we have the while statement. So what the while statement say? The while statement evaluates the test before executing the body of the loop. The structure of the Java while statement is, so the syntax or the structure of the while in Java programming is, firstly you have to write this while keyword, then expression. Expression means the condition which you will check. Okay, and inside this you will write the statements block of code. Okay, now let us consider that you have to print the square of numbers from 1 to 5. So in this case we are using while statement. Now as we have to calculate square of numbers from 1 to 5, so we have to see that we have to take in our program number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And mathematical calculations, what we do for squaring of numbers? We do 1 into 1, 2 into 2. Okay, this is the formula that we multiply the number. Okay, so now algorithm for that is, first step, initialize number is equals to 1. So here we have taken the variable that is number and we have initialized it at 1 because we are starting it with 1. We have to take the square of 1. Okay, now test if the number is less than equals to 5, as we have to take the squares of only 1 to 5 numbers, starting 1 to 5 numbers. So we'll check the condition that the number is less than or equals to 5, means it will check the condition. If it will execute the code only if the number is less than or it equals to 5. Equals to 5 means the number 5 itself. Okay, third step is if yes, means if this while condition is yes, then after executing that particular square of the number, it will increment the number. And if the condition is false, means if any number is greater than 5, so what it will do, it will exit the loop. okay, and there nothing will be shown in the output. So now the program, in the Java program, first we have this public class, okay, and the name is while demo. This is the name of that class. Now inside this class there is main method. As we know in Java programming, the main method is executed first, so we will write the code in the main method. So firstly, according to this algorithm, initialize number is equals to 1. So what is the method of initializing the number in Java programming? Firstly, it's data type, so we have written int. So as number will be in integer form only, we are taking the data type as int. Now number, it is the variable and we are initializing it with 1. After that semicolon, what it means, that end of the statement. Now while statement will start, so we'll write the while, and there is expression number less than equals to 5. So number less than equals to 5, okay. What does it means? Firstly, we have initialized it, number is equals to 1. So if we will check first that number 1 is less than equals to 5, so 1 is less than 5, the condition is true. So we will come here, system.out.print square of plus number. So here you can see that square of and this plus. What is the meaning of this plus operator? It concatenates it. It concatenates the string, means in the output we get the square of number. What is the number we are having? 1. So square of 1. Next line, here this statement has been ended. We will come to next statement, that is system.out.println is equals to plus number into number. So number we are having 1. So 1 into 1 gives the output 1. Okay. So what it will print? System of 1 is equals to 1. And after that, means we get the output, we get the square of 1, that is 1, and after that our number will get increment by 1. Okay, means the number is 1, so 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So here my number becomes 2, and now the control will again come to the while statement and it will check the condition. Now number is 2, so 2 is less than equals to 5, 2 is less than 5, so the condition is true. Now again system.out.print square of number is now 2, so square of 2, and system.out.println is equals to plus number into number, so 2 into 2 4. So we will get the output square of 2 is equals to 4. So again it will increment the number by 1, that is 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Now again we will come to while condition and 3 is less than 5. Yes, so again this statement will get executed and this statement will keep on executing till 5. Okay, because as the number will become 6, so the statement will be checked. So 6 is less than equals to 5, 6 is neither less than 5 nor equals to 5. So here loop will exit and it will show the output only till the square of 5 only. Okay, so it was all about the while statement. Now we will study about the do while. So in the do while statement, what it happens? In the while statement, the condition is checked once, but in do while statement, the block of code is executed first and then the expression, then after that condition is checked. Okay, so the syntax for do while statement is do, we write the statements, and after that while expression, means after that expression is checked. So for this also we will consider same example of square of number 1 to 5. Algorithm will be same, but in program algorithm will be like initializing number is equals to 1. Okay, and after that print the square of the number, because algorithm will also be changed here. Why? Because in do while firstly we execute the statement and after that condition is checked, but in while case firstly we will check the condition. So what it is happening here, see carefully, that firstly we will initialize the number is equals to 1. After that we will print the square of the number, like 1 into 1, square of 1 is 1. Okay, and after that number will get increment, 1 plus 1 2, so here number will become 2, and after that condition is checked, that 2 is less than equals to 5, true or false. If it is true, then we'll come back again to the second step, that is print the square of the number, and if it is not true, then exit the loop. Only difference between do while and while statement is that in while statement we check the condition first, and then after that we get the square of that number if it is true. But in while do while, what it happens in do while, the square of the number is executed, we get print, and after that we check the condition for the next number. So now it is in do while program, public class do while demo. Now again it is main method and int number is equals to 1. Now do, in the do statement, firstly what we are doing, we are printing the square of number. Okay, so we'll write these two statements, system.out.print square of number. So firstly it is number 1, so we'll write here 1, square of 1, and system.out.println is equals to plus number into number, so we get the output square of 1 is equals to 1, and after that number will increment by 1, means 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So now number has become 2. So now we'll check this while condition. 2 is less than equals to 5, so 2 is less than 5. Okay, 2 is less than 5, so again the control will come to this do statement, and it will print square of 2 is equals to 4. Okay, so same process will goes on repeating, and when this condition will become false, means when we reach to 6, so 6 is less than equals to 5, no, 6 is not less than equals to 5. So in that case what will happen, that it will exit the loop, control will exit the loop. Okay, so it was all about while and do while. Now comes to the difference between while and do while. So it is very important, what is the difference. So this I have told you that in while loop, firstly what is checked, condition is checked, and after that block of code is executed. But in do while, firstly what it happens, the block of code is executed, and after that condition is checked, while condition is checked. Okay, now a while loop runs 0 or more times, body of loop may never be executed. A do while loop runs once or more times, but at least once. What does it means? Like in while, in the while statement, here if we get 6, we will not get any output for that 6 number. Okay, but here what it will happen, that the block of statement will execute at least once, we do not get the output as 0 over here in this case, in the do while case. Now the variable in the test condition must be initialized prior to entering the loop structure. Body of loop is executed at least once. It is not necessary to initialize the variables in the test condition prior to entering the loop structure. Means in while in the while statement, here what we are doing, we are initializing this number is equals to 1. So in do while it is not important. Okay, now next is the structure of while condition and the structure of do conditions. So it was all about do while condition. So it was all about the while and do while statements in the repetition structures. In the next video we'll study about the next topic. Till then, have a nice day and thank you.